How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Saturday, December 12th, 2015, and it's snowing here in the Rocky Mountains. Imagine that, snowing in Colorado in December. But yeah, as we head towards the Christmas holiday, 13 days till Christmas and 9 days till the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year in terms of daylight, which is something I always look forward to every year because it means we're going to start heading back towards the longest day of the year in June. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on this week. Personally, it's the last week was the 1 year anniversary since I started my channel, or 2 year anniversary, and I started off with talking about like psychopathy and basically psychopaths and kind of some metaphysical things like the nature of reality, kind of, and that just sort of evolved into just true reality of the world we're living in today, basically covering my point of view on the passing shit show, as I like to call it. But yeah, it's like, I'd probably have maybe 30 or 40 subscribers by now on my own, but my internet buddy, Truth Virus, he sent a lot of you subscribers my way, and like now I'm up to like 182 subscribers, so big shout to Truth for helping my channel get up to where it is now. But yeah, so also it's another week closer to the end of my probation period and my forced monitored sobriety, and that's feeling better about it this week. I got some company over here that these people go past. But yeah, feeling better about that now because I'm another week closer and heading into the last few weeks of it. I can really start to feel the end of it, Not that it's not that being, sobriety is the most horrible thing in the world. I've done it before. When I got my second DUI, I was forced to do like maybe 8 months of monitored sobriety. And I actually, that time I was able to quit drinking for 5 years. So, I'm dealing with it a lot better now, because I remember that time that the last couple months of it went by pretty fast, as I recall. The last couple months of my monitored sobriety just flew by, and this time the month of December's going by pretty well, so before I know it, it'll all be over with, and I'll be back to my own, I'll have my life back, basically. I don't want to say I'll be free again, because none of us are really free in this fucking nightmare we're living in, but at least I'll have my life back a lot more and able to make my own choices again, which aren't always the best, but they're my own choices, Like I said, monitored sobriety isn't the worst fucking thing in the world, but doing things on your own free will, there's a lot to be said for that. So, what else is going on this week? Yeah, there's just a couple stories that I wanted to cover today. Like, obviously, the whole what do you call it? Aftermath. Dingo, we're going to take the shortcut today. Don't tell nobody about this little shortcut I got, but it takes about 5 minutes off my walk here when it's really cold out. But I take this little shortcut through the woods. But yeah, the aftermath of the San Bernardino shooting continues to unfold. The ramifications and consequences and all that being ramified. You know, all the stories are coming out, you know, money trails and family members and friends of the shooter. All this fucking bullshit coming out that I just don't believe any of it really myself. You know, I was on the news again this morning that I think they were diving into a lake in San Bernardino looking for a hard drive. You know, it's fucking such bullshit. Total fucking unadulterated bullshit, man. And Obama came out last week, the fucking weirdo, commander-in-chief, fucking whatever it is. It's not really a human being, in my opinion. This thing that we look at as our president of this country is, to me, it's some kind of maybe a cyborg, or maybe even an alien shapeshifter, man. I'm not sure. I've seen some interesting videos on that about what Obama is, but it's definitely not human. Definitely has no real, true human emotion. Like when the Sandy Hook thing happened, it pretended to wipe a tear from its eye. You know, like we're gonna buy that shit. That guy, you know, no fucking emotion whatsoever, man. He likes to give his facial expressions and his fucking gestures and all the fucking bullshit that it does. Well, it's talking to make us believe it, you know, like make us. But anyways, he came out and talked about how people that are on the no-fly list shouldn't be able to own a gun, right? Like, you know, it's just a simple, basic, common sense gun law that people that are on the no-fly list, if they can't fly, they shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. You know, it's fucking bullcrap, man. Because, first of all, who decides who goes on the no-fly list, and for what reason do they put people on the no-fly list? And there's no due process. It's just, you know, this guy said something we didn't like on YouTube or something, so he can't be trusted to get on an airplane. I'm going to put him on a no-fly list. You know, I could care less if they put me on a no-fly list, because I ain't never going to get on an airplane again anyways. Last time I went through the airport, man, the experience was so fucking hellish. I was singled out of the crowd and forced to go through like secondary fucking shit just because of the way I looked. And because I only had a one-way ticket. And I don't know. That's the reason why I think that. And I didn't have no checked-in baggage, you know, so I was just flying out to California, and I was going to drive a truck back from my brother. And I went through all that. And that was like back in 2006, before the advanced screening was kicked in. I think it was maybe in 2010 or 11 when they put in, everybody had to go through the advanced grab your nuts screening, fucking be fondled by a fucking stranger because of the underwear bomber. Again, problem, reaction, solution. So yeah, Obama's talking about this no-fly list, and if you're on it, you cannot own a gun, or you should not be able to. So like I said, like I was saying, like, you know, arbitrarily people get put on there, and, you know, once you get on there, you can't get off it, and it's a fucking nightmare, man. So I guess the governor of Connecticut, once again, the Connecticut connection with the Sandy Hook and shit, he's gonna pass an executive order making that happen. So it's the first step to these fucking bullshit end run around the fucking Constitution to take guns away. And it's starting now. And Connecticut's going to be the first one to fucking do it. Yeah. And then it's just going to keep escalating from there, man. More and more. It's just a, problem, reaction, solution. They've been staging all these events, all these psyops, San Bernardino, and the last one, and then they're going to start taking action on it. So, yeah, something to look forward to. Also, what else? This week here in Colorado, that fucking bullshit psyop down in Colorado Springs shooting that happened on Thanksgiving weekend, the day after Thanksgiving. That guy was in court, and he came out and bullshit actor, fucking fake looking Santa Claus motherfucker, crazy Santa Claus on psychotropic drugs. That's what he looks like. He came out and was acting all crazy in the courtroom, basically what he's doing is making what they like to call truthers or conspiracy theorists look crazy, right? Talking about the Batman shooter and how he's got the same lawyer as the Batman shooter, how he's not going to fall for it, and basically just preempting all the conspiracy theorists, as they like to call us. Basically a preemptive strike against the people that are going to come out and point this shit out. Fake, bad fucking acting on the fucking right in the courtroom. It's interesting because in this courtroom they are allowing cameras, I guess. It's kind of interesting how they allow cameras in some courtrooms and not in others. It depends on what kind of psyop they're running. And they didn't allow no cameras in the Boston shooting courtroom, right? And no cameras in... I guess they did allow cameras in the fucking Batman shooting. So they decide beforehand what kind of psyop they're going to be running, and whether or not they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom. So yeah, this fucking bullshit turd actor from fucking Colorado Springs shooting, basically what he's doing is, coming out and preemptive striking against fucking conspiracy theorists, as they like to call us. And that's all it is, man. I'm calling it out right now, man. Trying to make himself look like a crazy fucker. Yep. We're getting a little snow up here today, but we can't let that stop us. The doggy must be walked and the video must be made. So that's all I got for you guys this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.